We had a situation happen
we're related.
very long time ago when I was with Pennz.
You know, I have a lot of family in Illinois, and I was talking to my
better
dad.
than
He goes,
15 years. They had a test at a property, a mining type property, and what they did is they looked at the weather, and the weather said there was only a 30% chance of rain. That's it.
Oh man,
30% chance of rain. So what are the chances you're going to have rain? 30%, right? Well, it happened to be in Phoenix, Arizona, and I used to live in Phoenix for a while. And I can tell you during the monsoon seasons, okay, it's going to rain in that valley somewhere every day. And more likely, it's going to be in those mountains. But what they had done, they had elected to make an application above a leach field that they were using to help wash copper. Solvent type thing. Well, it never was decided whether it was Pennz or not, because they also had a spill of another product. But nevertheless, it was contaminated. Okay? And you could never prove it one way or another, because when the scientists get down and they're looking at a microscope, they see petroleum. Okay? They see a hydrocarbon. That's what they tested for, because the process that they were using, they couldn't have any hydrocarbons in it. And it took a very long time to convince people, which we were able to do eventually, that it was just unknown. And it wasn't Pennz stuff. Because we've done a lot of copper mines since then. But still, it was always in their heads. So just try to stay away from it. If you got a threat of rain, don't do it. Okay, now it doesn't say in Arizona that you're not going to do Pennz applications every day, because you really do. That rain happens in the afternoon. So you get up 5 o'clock in the morning, you get it down 6 or 7 o'clock in the morning, it starts curing, you're not going to have any rain. Okay. But if you're in southern Alabama, there's a good chance you're going to get a rain in the afternoon. It's not going to have a chance to dry. Brings up another thing I wanted to talk about. In the drying process, let's just say you have a nice straight road like we have right here. Okay? And you see, as we're going up the hill here, you see those shaded areas? Now, what do you think the odds are that it's going to dry quicker here than up there? Okay. Like 100 to 1? Okay. That's always a problem. When you're doing a road, especially if you're doing an old country county type road, you're going to go from one environment to another. You're going to go from sunny conditions, maybe you got a field, maybe a farm right here, and you'll go through a stand of trees, and then you'll come out to some other type of an environment, and maybe it goes down and crosses a creek, what have you. And you have all those things you got to deal with. The application procedure is going to be a little bit different for each one. Basically, when you're done doing this, you're going to want a 0.15. That's a rule in the whole thing. That means we want about 1/7 of a gallon of Pennz on about 3 to 4 passes or so in there. But the problem you got to deal with is this one's going to be easy. This one you got to hit light. It's going to take a little more time. Is it going to work? Yeah. But just remember, it's all about evaporation. Okay? So if you go under a tree, it's not going to evaporate as quick as it is out in the open. In the end, are you going to be able to do it? Absolutely. But just take your time when you're doing it and be prepared that it's going to give you a problem. There's something else with that one there. Down here, it's reasonably flat. When you get up there, it's not.
It is.
So you have to change your technique a little bit for the hill. Okay? You can compensate by 2 things. You could cut back, don't cut back your mix. Leave your mix just like it is. But you can take in what we call scotch the road, and basically what that would be you would turn it on and off. Most of you have cab-driven triggers, so you'd hit it on and off, and let the product kind of flow down, right? From here to here. Don't put any product here, because it's going to run here. Put it here, it's going to run there when you're on the hill, okay? Or choke back your sprays. You may just go wide open right here. When you get up there, cut it back. Cut it back. It's going to take more passes to get that. But in a period of a day or two, you can have it done anyway.
You just increase your speed.
You just increase it. Or if you have some of the trucks some of our distributors do here, they can fire them right from the tap. Okay, they could have half of them turned off. I know Jason's truck does that. So, we have the product mixed yet? Where's Will at?